Now coming to this problem, we have a circle passing through the points 1 comma 1, 2 comma minus 1 and 3 comma 2. Now we want its center. We know that the perpendicular bisector of this chord passes through the center and the perpendicular bisector of this chord also passes through the center. So we find this perpendicular bisector equation over here, we find this equation and we find this equation, and then we solve equations of these two lines for the center. So observe that here, let me name the points A, B, C. A, B, C here. Now slope of AB, it is 2 by minus 1, so minus 2. Therefore equation to AB is 2x plus y is equal to 3. This is AB. This is, wait a minute, we don't need equation to AB, we need its perpendicular bisector equation. Observe that this point is 3 by 2 comma 0, the midpoint 3 by 2 comma 0. Now as this slope is minus 2, its slope will be 1 by 2. Therefore its equation will be x minus 2y is equal to 3 by 2, or I am getting it as 2x minus 4y is equal to 3. Now let me write the other perpendicular bisector equation. Slope of BC, I have it as 3 by 1, that is 3. Therefore its slope is minus 1 by 3. Therefore its equation is, now let's go for its midpoint. Midpoint is 5 by 2 comma 1 by 2. So its equation will be x plus 3y is equal to 4. Now solving these two perpendicular bisectors, see this I can write 2x plus 6y is equal to 8. Subtracting, I have 10y is equal to 5. So I am getting y equal to 1 by 2. Now using y is equal to 1 by 2, in this equation I have x is equal to 4 minus 3 by 2, or I have x is equal to 5 by 2. Therefore option is the answer. Let's go to next problem. Okay, in this problem he is asking us for the value of a square plus b square, where a comma b is point of contact of the circles. So first of all, to know the point of contact, let's first find out whether the circles are touching internally or externally. And for that, I write centers and radii. For the first one, the center is 2 comma 3 and the radius root of g square plus f square minus c. I am getting it as 1. For the second circle, the center is 4 by 5 comma 7 by 5 and the radius is root of g square plus f square minus c. So I am getting it as c by a I have, because 5 is the coefficient there of x square and y squares. So I am having it as a root of 225 by 25, so it is 3. Now let me go for c1 c2. It is root of x1 minus x2 whole square, that is 6 by 5, 36 by 25 plus 15, 8, 64 by 25. So I am getting it as 2. And so we observe that this is equal to R2 minus R1. Therefore, we observe that the circles are touching internally. You see, I have that as second circle and that as first circle. Okay, now you have to find the point of contact. So you can see that if I call the point of contact as P, so this distance, it is nothing but R2. R2, it is 3. And this distance is R1, which is 1. So P is dividing C to C1 in the ratio 3 is to 1 externally. So for C to C1, we apply the ratio 3 is to 1 externally to get our point A comma B. So after applying the ratio externally, I am getting this as the point of contact. So you can see that if this is A comma B, it does not match with any of the answers given. It's happening because there is a printing mistake in the problem. It should be minus 12 there, then you'll get the given answer. But anyways, if you take the way it was given and if you end up with this answer, then you got it right. Okay, let's go to next problem. So this is an obvious one. It is simply length of the tangent from P to first circle, that is root S11. So if I assume P as x comma y, then it will be simply x square plus y square minus 2x plus 4y minus 20 by length of the tangent to other circle, it is x square plus y square minus 2x minus 8y plus 1 is equal to the ratio 2 by 1. So it's simply squaring both sides and cross multiplying and simplifying, you have it as x square plus y square minus 2x plus 4y minus 20 is equal to 4x square plus 4y square minus 8x minus 32y plus 4. Are sending everything that side. I have it as 3x square plus 3y square minus 6x minus 36y plus 24 equal to 0. Cancelling a 3 throughout, I have it as x square plus y square minus 2x minus 12y plus 8 equal to 0. Required locus. Let's go for next problem. So in this problem, we have to find the point of contact. Now we know we can do it in different ways. One is using technique 1. Here I simply go with foot of the perpendicular. So this is the point you are looking for. The center is 3 comma minus 2 and the line is 4x minus 3y plus 7 equal to 0. You just find the foot of the perpendicular for the point of contact. So applying the formula, if I call this as h comma k, h minus x1 by a is equal to k minus y1 by b is equal to minus of point in the line. So I am getting it as 25 by a square plus b square, that's 25. So I am having h as minus 1 and k as 1. Therefore I have h plus k. Okay, he called it as a comma b, therefore a plus b is 0. Let's go to next problem. So in this problem, we want equation to the circle passing through intersection of these two circles. We said that instead of going for the circles, we go with this line. Okay, anyways, I need to take one circle. I'll take one circle and I'll go for the common chord, which is nothing but s minus s dash equal to 0. So here I get it as 6x plus 6y minus 36 equal to 0, or I am having it as x plus y minus 6 equal to 0. Therefore the required circle, what are we are looking for, which is passing through these 2 points and also passing through the point 1 comma 2. We know that this required circle is of the form s plus lambda l equal to 0. So it is x square plus y square minus 2x minus 15 plus lambda times l, x plus y minus 6 equal to 0. Now we find lambda using the fact that it is passing through the point 1 comma 2. So substituting the point, I get 1 plus 4 minus 2 minus 15 plus lambda times minus 3 equal to 0. So I have 3 lambda is equal to minus 12 I am getting. Therefore I have lambda is equal to minus 4. Now substitute the value of lambda over here to get your required equation. Let's go to next problem.